Thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
It's called hustle.
Your buzz warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council. Asthma symptoms can attack anywhere, like on a city street. Did you fast relief anywhere with new improved Primatene Mist, the only FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. So whether you need relief on sides at the park or at your kitchen table, Primatene Mist starts working quickly, opening up your airways to restore free breathing.
Yeah, that's what's up.
For temporary relief of mild symptoms of intermittent asthma, use Primatene Mist and breathe easy again. Available at CVS, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. Use
Money out here,
directed.
people just gotta put themselves in position to
What
get
you
it.
want.
Well, I'm gonna jump right into the time. It's Yours Radio, live 97.5, everything urban, breakfast club in the morning, Brian Banks at night. And of course, again, we mentioned earlier, if you missed today's Q-Tip's birthday, Tribe Called Quest, my favorite group of all time. So we're gonna jump into that. We also shout out to Wise Intelligence, Poor Righteous Teachers. His birthday's today, and Psycho Les of the Beat Nuts. That's B-Lou's favorite beat.
Yeah, got be.
The world famous Beat Nuts.
Yeah, gotta beat them nuts. You know what I'm saying?
He was beating it with the Snicker bar today.
But I feel better now.
I
You know
know
what I'm
you
saying?
do.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, I was low.
But you gotta have it though, bro.
I was low.
You can't be around here, you know what I mean? We need your energy, baby.
Man, I was low.
I be riding down the highway and I see the car and I know it's him. And I see him lying there. I know he ain't on him.
He shooting dope. Shooting
man.
hope.
Also, again, shout to Public Enemy today, April 10th, 1990. They released Fear of a Black Planet today. 32 years ago.
Yeah.
Again, Tribe Called Quest again. Man, I didn't realize. Okay, today's Q2's birthday, and People's Instinctive Travels Through Path of Rhythm was released today, 32 years ago, 1992. Classic albums released on the same day. So we're going to play back to back. We'll do some Tribe News, do some PE, and back to Cheese. We're going to lead us right into Taiwan, and she's coming through. Port Life T-shirts. Go to portlifet-shirts.com. If you're dealing with cancer, you know anybody in your family that's dealing with it, and they have that port in them, and they need it for chemo, for different treatments. Man, it's incredible. It's an incredible invention that she's created, which she's patent. So we're gonna get into that too.
Man, that's amazing.
Yes, that's big, huge. When you get
Man.
your product patent,
Right.
man, that's what it is, man.
Because the government ain't even curing cancer.
That's what I'm talking about.
You feel me? And they spending billions of dollars on medication that's not really. It's not saving.
It's not saving lives. It
Not
might,
saving lives.
It may still
Slow it
longer,
down.
yeah, but then that's not curing it.
But you know the ironic thing about cancer, what kills me, when you go to the doctor, they say, well, we can give you all these situations. Then they tell you exactly the day you're gonna die.
Yeah,
You
right
got
about
2
that.
days
You got
left.
6 months.
Yeah, you got 2 days left.
damn.
You know, after they done gave you everything they gonna give you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, why can't they find how to fix that
It
situation?
almost makes you wonder if they give you the stuff to help propel it.
Right, because it was one doctor that nobody had cancer. He told them they had cancer,
Yeah.
and he was getting money, killing people.
Yeah,
You feel me?
They out there.
I can hear him now talking about you got 6 months. I'll be like, well, you got 30 minutes.
You got
say
30
something like,
seconds.
30 minutes.
You better
Take
come.
me to get up off this bed.
That's the thing.
I ain't going out by myself. Not that day.
What Michael said, you are not alone.
Oh, he in the shower. I wonder why people say they sing in the shower because they're naked.
Well, you just the acoustics.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? How
I
the
thought
sound
you was
bounce
naked.
off the walls, you know?
You see the commercial with Shaq, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think that too, B-Lo.
Because you're naked?
Yeah.
You're free.
Yeah. When I get that Prince that adore.
Uh-uh.
Until the end of time, truly adore you.
Jesus.
Oh, well, hey, what? No, I shot him, man.
Man, let's get into some
I thought it was a
shine, baby.
taser. No.
What you say, Chief, what you got on the G? Happy birthday, Tip, baby. This for you. It's
Happy
your
birthday,
radio.
Emmanuel Wimbush. Yeah.
Live 97.5.
Anita Applebaum, remember way back when you used to play your liquors in your pigtail too. I used to be on it like a fly back in the days. Benita was a hit. I flirted and I flirted till there was no end. But she kicked the diabolical and said we was friends. Honey, you was funny, but I'm tired of that. 3 years later, I got a new rap. Got a little older, a 10-bit wiser. I gained 20 pounds, 6 inches higher. Speaking of higher, so you're smoking hootie rap. Your ex-boyfriend claims it's the booty rap. But I'm here to testify, it'll be a hard try. Slapping my knees, letting outside. Wanna keep it slamming like a hip-hop song. Anita Applebaum, gotta put me on.
Oh, okay. Bring up that about the cop thing.
Oh yeah. Chicago.
Yeah.
It was in 2020. 37-year-old black male. You know what I mean? They awarded the family $5 million, but it's still nobody got convicted. And Chicago had kicked out $67 million in police brutality in 2021. So what they're telling you, they can do it, get away with it, and pay you for it.
Exactly. Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of states are doing it also. Baltimore does it. Baltimore do.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So in other words, the police department knows about these things, so they do it because they know they can get away with it. We'll just pay some money and everything cool. Same thing with George Floyd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing with Ahmaud Arbery.
They just pay their way out of it.
Right.
It ain't gonna change. It continue to happen.
Right. You know what I mean?
It's Shorts Radio, live 97.5, everything Urban Breakfast Club in the morning, Brian Banks at night. Real quick, happy birthday to Q-Tip, had to get that in there. Also, 32 years to the day, Tribe released their debut album, People's Instinctive Travels Through the Past. Rhythm, don't forget tonight, TV1, some more good hip-hop, man. Das Effects as TV1 continues to run back-to-back weeks of some of that good old 90s hip-hop. Last week it was Pete Rock, this week Das Effects, 8 o'clock on TV1. Don't forget, coming up at 6 o'clock, we got Ty Wonders coming in the building. Port Life T-shirts. Go to portlifeshirts.com and see what all she has available for those who are dealing with cancer. And if you know someone in your family that's dealing with cancer and have that port where you need that, she has the shirt for it. Patent right here on the Eastern Shore, Groove City. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And B-Lou, before we get into this Public Enemy, shout again, Public Enemy Queer of the Black Planet, 32 years today. We're going to get into one of their joints. We're still dealing with the same thing, man, with the cops, man. Talk to this situation real quick.
Oh, yeah, Chicago, if anybody does a research on Chicago police brutality history, that was one of the reasons why Jussie Smollett didn't get off on his charges. Mm-hmm. It didn't have anything to do with whether he was wrong or right. It's just the way that Chicago has been dreaded for years on police brutality and how blacks have been treated, just 100 across the board. In a lot of cities, they just awarded one family of a 37-year-old black man who they killed in 2020 $5 million. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting out of that story is that in a lot of major cities, when police do these things wrongfully, they know they do it wrongfully. So what they do, they pay you a substantial amount of money, and then and it kills the. You know what I'm saying? It killed because was killed, but I guess it figures that okay, we're gonna award you some money, so that's like hush money.
Hush money.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so a lot of major cities get away with these things for years, and if nobody don't pay these things any attention, it goes unnoticed. Now you hear about it on the news. Just like recently, there was another black murder that happened, but you don't hear about it no more because of where they try to cover up things. They got so many other things going on right now. So a lot of things you got to pay attention to because it's still happening.
Yeah, it's almost like they try to sweep all that stuff under the rug.
Right.
And you know, and actually, we've almost become numb to it because it's happened so many times.
Right.
And then we know 9 times out of 10 at the end of the day, justice will not be served. So it's like, what are we fighting for? What are we marching for? What are we doing all this for? Just to see the cop get off again.
Right, because you look at, what's over there, all they can do is march.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Protest. You know what I'm saying? Tableau or something, but we are because we can do it again.
Yeah.
You know,
They
until the narrative changed.
Right.
Hate to say, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Yeah,
Go back
I'm
to
about
Old
say,
Testament.
When Louis Farrakhan, he said things have changed when they start to see their own blood start leaking.
Yeah,
You know,
that's right.
between that and then them actually getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? For years, not arrested,
Locked up.
or a little slap on the wrist.
Just
you know,
like that
you know.
white lady shot the dude.
That's what I'm saying.
2 years.
That's what I'm saying. A little slap on the wrist.
2
You
years.
You start giving them 25, 30 years. Oh, they're gonna change.
No, life.
Yeah,
You took a life. Why not get a life?
that should be automatic. Should
You
be
know,
automatic.
because a human is a human. I don't care what kind of job you got.
Right.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because this is all God's country.
Yeah. And so what we gotta do? We gotta do like Public Enemy said, and do what? Fight the power.
Fight the power to be.
Huh? Come on, let's get into it right now. It's Yours Radio.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Can we say cheese?
Awesome. Ozzy brothers. Yeah. With the Ozzy brothers, all this going down.
Yeah, all going down.
Yeah.
Gotta give us what we need. Our freedom of speech, it's freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. We got to fight the powers that be. Algorithms designed to bounce with counts and back around. Designed to fill your mind now that you realize the prize arrived. We got to fight the system, make it right. I'm the hardest to start a work of art to revolutionize, make a change from the train. People, we all the same, no, we're not the same, but we don't know the game. What we need is awareness, we take it careless. You say, what is this? All of it, let's get down to business, mental self-defense of fitness. Now what's the show? You got to go to what you know. To make everybody see, in order to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. 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 We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. You gotta what? Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. We gotta fight the powers that be. Elvis was the hero to most, but he never meant shit to me. Straight out racist. Motherfucker, ninja way. Most of my heroes don't appear on stage. Redneck for 400 years of protect. Was the #1 jam. Right here. Let's get this party started right. Come on. What we got to say. All to the people know the
Get his head mad.
everybody see. In order to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power.
It's Donnie O, J-Mo. It's Yours Radio, live 97.5.
To the
See,
hell
I go
with
by the
John
name
Wayne.
of Cassidy the Hustler in the building with DJ Cheese.
Aight.
We about to do it real major. We about to dig in the crates and play you something real crazy. So keep it locked. Aight? Yeah.
After what? After what? After what?
Yeah, I got my drink and my drink and my drink and got my drink and my drink and my drink and my drink.
and tell them that it's on.
I got my drink and my juice, I got my drink and my juice,
I got my drink and my two-step, my drink and my two-step.
It's on, and I'm on, get the Patron and I got my drink in my Dutchie. I just beat a murder. People think that I'm lucky. My link looking husky, big stone. It's on, the kid home. Get the Patron and tell them that it's on. Put the smoke in the air and get stoned. The whip sitting on 2 6s, the lips grown. My money used to be immature, now my ish grown. Big wheels, big homes, I'm doing it big home. It's on, the kid home. Get the Patron and tell them that it's on. I do my 2-step and let the lick swing. Hold the drink with the left hand and show the pink.
I got my drink and my juice, my drink and my juice, I got my drink and my juice, my drink and my juice. It's on,
and I'm
I'm so sick of being lonely. Every night I'm crying. Tell me it's on me. 'Cause I wanna go home just to be loved. Sick of being lonely. Every night I'm crying. Tell me it's on me. 'Cause I wanna go home just to be loved.
any other night, you'll be at home waiting on me. What's going on? Any other night, you'll be acting like a bugaboo. What's going on?
How you doing?
You'll be calling me.
How you doing? No doubt, no doubt. All right. Yeah.
But tonight seems different. Man, it's about this
Sometimes, huh? I'm short, so don't talk about my feet swinging.
We got
Yeah, I know I'm wrong for going and coming home. If I go in, I'm on, hoping you're home alone like cocaine. But I picked the wrong time. Had to stay to reach me.
Every night I'm crying. Tell me it's on me. 'Cause I wanna go home just to be loved. Sick of being lonely. Every night I'm crying. Tell me it's on me. 'Cause I wanna go home just to be loved.
Delaware, the champ is here. DJ Cheese.
Player, give me some brew and I might just chill. But I'm the type that like to light another like Cypress Hill. I still do these spin loogies when I puff on it. I got some bucks on it, but it ain't enough on it. Go get the S-T-I-D-E-S. Nevertheless, I'm hella fresh, rolling like a cigarette. So fast across the table like ping pong. I'm gone, beating my chest like ping pong.
So I didn't know you had a physical store.
No, I manufacture everything at home.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Because when I went to the website,
Yeah.
okay, so you do everything
We have an
from
actual
home.
website, but we manufacture from home. The plan would be to manufacture everything from home for a long time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I was telling B, you got that joint patent.
Yeah,
You know, that's major.
that's
you
a
know?
big deal.
Yeah, I want you to stress
I'm
that too.
still on cloud 9 still. I haven't, the magnetism, it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
how long did it take?
It took less than expected. They say you will hear back within 2 years,
Oh, wow.
but I got it back a little bit before 2 years is up. So, I mean, it works out, right?
Yeah.
The universe works out for us.
Yeah, definitely.
But on top of that, I get to be now the first African American woman in Dorchester County to own a patent. So
Yeah, that's
that, I mean, it puts me now in I'm an inventor basically.
yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Nobel Peace
I
Prize.
invented something new. That's really what it means.
Yeah.
I invented something that never existed before. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, you getting a lot of people reaching out to you?
Yeah, we're growing, moving. But now we kind of moved in the shadows a little bit because the patent wasn't confirmed or ours. Because it's actually such a simple design that anybody can do it. The truth of the matter is, but now that we have the patent, we don't have to be really creep around the shadows anymore. We can stand on the rooftop and scream that we're here because you can't copy us.
Right. Yeah. Before you had to kind of creep it, you ain't want somebody to get it and then
Yeah,
get
somebody
the
that has more money than me
Right,
and
exactly.
runs off with
Resources,
the
right.
ideas,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
But now that we have the patent, we can kind of yell from the rooftop that we're here because no one can copy us.
So have you pitched it to any major markets yet, or?
Not yet. We've rewritten the plan now. Now the plan is to go get the money. So we rewritten the plan based off of what we have now. And we're basically going to be going through the system to acquire the money, investors and stuff like that. So we can work on our marketing and things like that. It doesn't do any good if we don't tell people that we're here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have a great invention. Nobody knows. So I know you've been on here before and you told your story before, but I want you also before tell your story so folks can know. If you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
Okay. I mean, because aside from obviously the shirts, because anybody's going through it, know like that's very important.
Yeah.
But, but then your story, your strength, and fighting and whatnot, and in the midst of all that, when you're dealing with your personal stuff, you still was inspired enough to do this creation, monumental creation. I mean that's huge. You know what I'm saying? I can't express it enough because too often, with Black History Month, I mean, we hear the Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King, and they're great. But there's so many other great, just locally. We had the lady on here with her father.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so many people locally that's done great things, but go unnoticed.
No less.
Right. Exactly.
February has always been a bad month for new people. We always take the fact that we're going back into history and forgetting that people today are making history for tomorrow.
Exactly. Right.
We made it a lot.
It's constantly being made every day.
And I think it comes with miseducation because a lot of people looking back this, you give up all information about the past, but today's history, you really don't even say.
Black History Month is just based on the history they want us to remember.
That's it. That's it. And when we hear history, most of us think years ago.
Same thing.
Yeah, the same thing and years ago. Like 150, 60, 70 years ago. History is yesterday, a minute ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make history.
Yeah.
I made history last week.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I didn't tell about it.
We don't, it's just what they give us 28 days to remember what they want us to remember, the people they want us to remember. We go back and we want to talk, history, like for example, water system, right?
If you get two of them.
An African American, a black man invented the car, right? Black man.
No, you didn't do that down here.
Black man created the car, right? But it wasn't until Henry Ford made it a mass production.
No.
He didn't invent the vehicle. He just
Oh,
mass
but
produced
Wilbur Wright
it.
didn't invent the airplane. Black man did.
Yeah. So it's just the history. It's 28 days saturated with just the history they want us to remember.
Yep. What's the difference between trademark and patent?
A trademark is just saying that you are having exclusive rights to a certain thing, like my logo, or a phrase.
Okay.
A patent means that something was created that's never been created before. Like for example, I can trademark a series
Your
of
name.
words
Right.
or my name.
Right.
I can trademark my name so no one else can use it.
Right.
However, a patent means that you created something that never happened, that never existed before. So that's the biggest
So how do you
difference.
feel?
Overwhelmed. I'm excited. I feel 100% blessed.
I'm fabulous right now. You know what I mean? It's, because we've been conditioned to think that the only people that can invent something are people that got a lot of money, people who are rich, or people who's in position to do those things because they've been placed in these certain positions. You know what I mean? But I try to tell people every day, we gotta say in our life.
Yeah.
You just gotta want to say it. You know what I mean? And you gotta want to do it because you just did.
Yeah,
You know.
I think our natural God gene is to create something, but I think that everybody's path is different. So I think that we are the happiest when we just find our path and just stay on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just stay on it.
Right. That's hey.
No matter what your path is, just get on it.
Yeah.
And just go for what you know. A lot of times people don't realize that in the course of finding your path, you will lose people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And some people ain't meant to go with you, but you'll be alright.
Hell yeah. That's part of the process.
Yeah,
It is.
it is. Oh, sorry.
No, you good. Just talk directly into the mic.
Right now?
Nah.
I'm just joking.
She got jokes.
Insurance Radio, Live 97.5, Everything Urban. Breakfast Club in the morning, Ryan Banks at night. The Party King, DJ Cheek, yeah. B-Lou in the building, and we have another guest, and she's well not guest, she's family. She's no stranger to the show. Miss Ty Wongus of Port Life Shirts, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you having me here.
Definitely, our pleasure having you here because a lot of folks may not know what Port Life Shirts entail, and just your story in general. I know again it's been a while since you've been on the show, and we have many more listeners hitting many more areas. And before I even get into that, man, shout out to your mom too. Lynette,
Yeah. Oh yes.
Lynette, she's definitely follows the show and continues to support the show. But
Oh, that's your mom.
Yeah, that's my shero right there.
She used to
Yeah.
always be in my inbox like, yo, we got this going on. Like, yo.
Yeah, she definitely holds it down for the community. Definitely rep Groove City real heavy. But yeah, it's a huge supporter of you and so proud of you. Ty, of course, I'm not saying nothing you don't know, but I just want to put that out there for the listeners to know and understand, all right?
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's my rock right there. My mom's my everything.
Definitely. So just real quick, just share with the listeners, just you don't have to go through everything, but what you want to share about your story.
Well, my name is Ty Wongus. I am the owner and creator of Port Life T-shirts. I created a port access shirt for cancer patients to allow them to access just their chest ports and nothing else. I created that shirt because I am a stage 4 metastatic cancer patient myself. I'm needing to unexpose myself and making myself more comfortable in my cancer journey. So I created a product that's going to help other cancer patients in their journey, where we don't have to undress every day or all the time. So it's a good feeling.
Oh, yeah, and also just talk about first of all, and how long have you had those shirts available?
Our shirts have really been available for maybe a little over a year.
Okay.
We started this process in the midst of a pandemic, believe it or not. The world was shutting down in 2020. My cancer came back in 2020. I got the port, and then of course, needing access it a little bit better. So we've been selling Port Life T-shirts for a little over a year, almost 2 years. But it's been a ride. It's been a journey. And I'm having I'm having time of my life.
Yeah, for sure, because you did something major with that. Just talk to listeners something, because again, something like that, you can't just go into to Walmart and to Target and find those. So talk about the process of you making it yours.
So I created this shirt through a series of design, basically. I just created a zipper that has an opening that allows you to open up the chest port. But for example, we are now, as of February the 22nd of 22, shout out to the universe on that, we became a patented company, meaning we are the only people in all 50 states and all territories of the United States that can make a port access shirt.
Wow. And along with that, I know there's a lot of folks that may be going through some type of stage of cancer themselves, or know someone that is. How can they access those shirts?
Our shirts are available online. Our website is portlifet-shirts.com, and it is portlife T, the letter T, and then shirts.com. You can also reach me on any platform. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok as Port Life T-shirts. If you have any questions or concerns, or just don't know how to go about someone with cancer, we also have a support group, so you can contact me. We'll definitely touch base and make sure that the transition for someone or a family going through cancer is important. Knowing that you are not alone.
I was sitting here thinking when you was telling your little situation about your story, and how important, because a lot of people, you say you was in stage 4.
Yes, I'm a stage 4 metastatic cancer patient.
And to see your strength as you walk in this building today, and I look at your smile, and just thinking that all the hope that you giving yourself and you give others, and then the support group that you got, that people who don't know, because a lot of people are not educated on cancer. We hear about it. I know I hear about it every day, and then I wonder, there's got to be something that can help. You know what I mean? Even cure. That would be a better word. And then you came up with a patent as a young black lady, the first in history in Dorchester County. So I don't think everybody really understands how good that is, because she's given up a lot of information on something that she's dealt with on a daily basis, and how she never gave up. You know what I mean? 'Cause a lot of people get in such situations, they started doing other things instead of, getting to the root cause and try to make yourself available to get more education about what you got into, become a pedestal in the community of these things. But so like today, I'm like, my heart goes out to you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Also, It's Yours Radio, Live 97.5, Everything Urban Breakfast Club in the morning. Ron Banks tonight, Donnie O, B. Lou, the Party King, DJ Cheese. We have with us Tai Wong, is owner, CEO, creator, the whole nine of Port Life Shirts. Go to portlifeshirts.com. And, if you're dealing with it and you need that port, again, talking about, and that's something, because when you first, because I remember we talking about the pandemic now, the first time we had to call in because we weren't having guests in the studio. And, when I first saw, and you sent me the link to Port Life, and I'm just saying my ignorance, but I thought it was something dealing with like boats or something, you know what I mean? Port, you know what I mean?
Port.
Yeah, right, yeah. So, and then when I actually went to the site, and I still was kind of unknown to me because I wasn't familiar with that, and then I talked to you, over the phone, and then you broke it down. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I was just so oblivious to it. But I think there are a lot of people who really, like Big Lou said, are unfamiliar with that. And we hear of all types of different cancers, breast cancer, lung cancer, all types of colon cancer. But then just share, I mean, if you're cool with, being a little transparent, but just without, I guess, going too deep into it, but explain the type of cancer that you have. if you don't mind. I mean,
So I started with a stage 2 cervical cancer. So I did my radiation and my chemo. You know, you ring the victory bell. In about of March of 2020, so literally when the world was shutting down, I didn't feel good again. My cancer had came back. When you have your first cancer, all the other cancers are the same. It's always where the first cancer was. So no matter where my cancer is now, it's still considered cervical cancer. Mine now is what they call metastatic, meaning that I really won't get rid of it. I will have, and it's at a stage 4, which means that if you ignore it, it will grow rapidly. But so it's always going to be cervical cancer, no matter where the new tumors or where the mass is, because cervical cancer was my first cancer. It's right now, you know, it's all in my abdomen. I did have a hysterectomy, so you know some items aren't there anymore, but the cancer is still there. So right now it's attached to my bladder, and you know, in my bladder there's a mass in there as well that we're going to be dealing with. But it's always back to the first cancer. So I will always be a cervical cancer patient, no matter where the cancer is.
gotcha, man.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it is, man. My heart goes out to you. I know my grandfather, he had lung cancer, and you know he passed from it. And it spread, and you know, so and my grandmother breast cancer. So I'm very familiar when my father had lung cancer, and he had chemo, and you know, all is well with them. Thank God for that. But just knowing, again, going through we talked about off air, going through that the physical challenges of everything that you dealt with, and then of course the physical becomes, you know, emotional, spiritual, every part of the emotion, you know, you're dealing with that. But then again, to Bilu's point, the strength of you to, in the midst of all that, to create something, not just for yourself, but for millions of other people.
Yeah.
You know, and you still, like I said, you come in here and you with a smile on your face, and you still have that smile. You know what I'm saying? Like for most people, I would say probably 75, 80%, even probably more than that, would just throw in the towel.
You know, for me, I don't want to get off topic or too, you know, but it's God. I smile because I thank Him for this. You know, I'm finally on my path and I'm enjoying it. I don't know when the path will end, but I'm very grateful to be here. And along this path, I have the ability now to help others on their path. And I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful for being chosen to be part of the ride. That is it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And, you know, talking about being chosen, I mean, it's sometimes, you know, life takes us different places. You know, we, growing up, we have I don't know, I want to be a basketball player, I want to be a rapper, whatever it may be, a doctor, lawyer, whatever it may be. And it may not pan out that way, so we got to go to plan B, and sometimes plan C or D. You know what I'm saying? You just never know where life is going to take us. And sometimes, you know, old folks used to say, Bilu, God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, and this right here, I mean, it was, I mean, it's pretty obvious that this was for you. Like that, and when I say this, I'm talking about patented, because I want folks to listen, those who are on the other side listening to this, how important, how historical this is for this young lady, Ty Williams, to patent this invention. I mean, a black woman from Cambridge, Maryland, the Eastern Shore, Maryland, United States. I mean, this is, and nobody can do this without going through you. You
Right.
can't recreate it without going through you.
You can't. So mine is a design patent. I couldn't patent a T-shirt. I couldn't patent the products that I use to make it because they already exist. But so, for example, my design says that I created something new. I created a port access shirt. So no one can have an opening across the chest of a shirt with a zipper closure without talking to me first.
Wow. Or, and if you try it, We'll see you in court.
Yeah, that's it. Cause the kids gotta eat, right?
Yeah, indeed. Yes, indeed. B, you got anything else?
Oh man, I'm sitting up here. I'm like, wow. You know, she's amazing. You know, like I was, I was saying earlier too. I said because the strength that she has to continue to fight for something that everybody needs to know, not just one or two people, everybody, because it affects everybody. You know what I mean? Because we all know people who have cancer, who got cancer, or who may come up with cancer. You know what I mean? So there's a network of people out here that people don't think that's there, that they're there to help and guide you. This lady right here is living proof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Insurance Radio, Live 97.5, Everything Urban, Breakfast Club in the morning. Brian Banks tonight. Donnie O, B. Lou, we have with us Ty Wongas. Now, we going to have Ty Radio.
Okay.
Just in a few seconds. She got a couple select songs we're going to get into.
You can switch gears.
Yeah. We're gonna lighten it up just a bit.
Do the
But
grind job.
we got you all emotional, got you crying, got your tissues out and all that.
Yeah, somebody smoked the joint.
Damn! like she said. So, before we get into Ty Radio, a couple select songs from you. Let the listeners know about what you have coming up. You got something major coming up as well.
Two major things, but one of the most important is I'm getting ready to take my 40th lap around the sun. My parents, shout out to my mom for keeping me alive for 40 years, right?
Indeed, no doubt.
So I'm going to take my 40th lap around the sun. The one thing we wanted to do is we're going to throw a business shower April the 16th at the Moose Lodge Road in Cambridge. This is a opportunity for us to celebrate Port Life T-shirts, the entity that they are and the entity that they're becoming. We do ask for $20 donations to come in. It is a family event. You could bring the kids. Kids are free. The donation will go to actually just to blessing the Port Life T-shirts on our future endeavors. We get ready to step across a new crossroad, and we just want to celebrate. We want to just celebrate where we are now, from where we've been.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you $20 today to help support your T-shirt.
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? As I should. You know what I mean?
Indeed. And I'm gonna piggyback that. So, you can take the 2 tickets and give away to someone
Right.
who
You know what I mean?
maybe don't have the funds,
Right.
or what have you. But either way, it's gonna go to a worthy cause.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. So let's get into Ty Radio.
Yes,
We got some.
Because you can get all my money from I have $25.
So I want you to go ahead. This is you taking over. You taking over the show. So you go ahead and intro your first song, and you know what I mean. This is your song. Go ahead, Ty. DJ Ty on the ones with still, baby.
Well, my first song, of course, I think these two songs are my theme songs. I think everything in life and music is our soundtrack of life, and we have to have a soundtrack of life. And my first theme song has always been Party Up by DMX.
Oh, man, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. I thought you were going to a church something.
What is this church for some people? Woo!
Up in here, y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, y'all gon' make me lose my cool.
Real quick, shout out to Tina. What's up, Tina? Tina said, as an 18-year-old, 18-year breast cancer survivor herself, she salutes you, Queen. She prayed that God blesses all of your endeavors abundantly, and she said she would like to donate. Post a link. She'd like to donate $20.
I appreciate it. We're on Cash App. There's Port Life T-shirts, money sign, of course.
I'll type it in.
Business-wise, we take it all, right? PayPal, them. Business is business. We take our money in all platforms.
What is it again?
It's Cash App is our Cash App is $ Port Life T-shirts, and it's Port Life, letter T, and then shirts with an S. Look,
I
look.
gave the first 20. You heard me?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Money sign, Port Life, what?
T-shirts.
T-shirts, okay.
I never let it go. I'm tired of weak. One of the ones that don't belong to them. Strong with them. Get up for freedom like a man to them. Who get it all.
I know, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Up in here.
It's social media every day.
Here we go. Quality record is coming out. We're back about 11 to 12. I was on the one before. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's Yours Radio, live 97.5, Everything Urban Breakfast Club in the morning, Brian Banks at night. We doing Thai radio right now, you know what I'm saying? We doing Thai radio, and we about to get into song number 2, man. Go ahead, Ty, what you got?
I think this is my new theme song.
Old school.
Yeah. And this is 2022, so things are different. But my new theme song is Young M.A. Successful.
Dope. You know what? And it's crazy because when you sent it to me and I listened to it, I never heard it before, and I'm like, oh, what's this? I'm like, Joan is tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. Gotta add this to the playlist.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
It is. Let's get into it. Young M.A. Successful. Thai radio.
That's what we doing. I ain't gotta say I'm the queen of my city, man. You know I'm the queen, man. Check that.
Right.
Yeah. Man. I can never lose what you thought. I'm the queen of New York. You shred like from a big step.
Yeah.
I bleed when I walk. Big flexes. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. Cognac got me charged up like a Tesla. Foot on their necks. Pressure. So many people let me down. Why would I let them? Can't trust these really. Nah, it's a setup. I can't trust these pretty bitches. MOB forever. A heart told me off love. Get your together. And when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a fuck what you did first. I probably did it better. 6 years independent winning, will it end? Never. I'm a living legend. Even when I die, I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters. Successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bargash, I'm the big devil. Can't trick me if she a gold digger, I'm the big shovel. I like a thick shit with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the shit, this shit ain't this change, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. Now I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, suck my dick. I got it locked in, I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I ain't not them. It's red life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to hell for all of this sinning. Well, let me rock them. It's time out for you again when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I will probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
It's Yours Radio, live. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. Thai radio. My bad. It's the takeover. In the building. We got about 33 minutes left. So on the show. Just real quick, don't forget, go to portlifeshirts.com, portlifeshirts.com, and you can also donate by going to where, Ty?
You can donate right on Cash App. Our Cash App is Port Life T-shirts. Don't forget the money sign. If you need to reach out to me, my platforms, of course, on social media are Port Life T-shirts. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. You can reach out to me, and I can send you any other forms because it's business, right? We take all
Indeed.
forms.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Big
indeed.
coins.
Yeah, we take it all. Hey,
You know.
however you want to slide it, we.
We got you. No excuses. You know, it used to be, yeah, right, getting the cards, credit card, debit card, whatever. Man, I don't got no cash on me. Ain't no excuses now.
No.
Yeah, cash at me, Venmo me, whatever.
Yeah.
We ready. We got it all. All right, about to wrap things up. Before we do, anything else, Ty? Any shout outs or any more bits of information you want to put out for the family?
Yeah, I do want to let you know that go ahead and right now and mark your calendars to August the 20th. Delmarva's Riders Club, which is right here in Salisbury, or based out of Salisbury as well. They're actually doing a benefit for Port Life T-shirts. They're doing a seafood fest and a bike ride right down in Chrisfield. So it's going to be a big night. So go ahead and mark your calendars now. There's going to be more information to come soon on that. So.
Well, you know what? As we get a little closer, come back on and we'll hit that. Hit them across the head.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a good look, and I appreciate that. But shout out to just my family, everybody who's supporting. I appreciate y'all. I promise y'all, we're gonna get tacos soon.
Make sure it's meatless for this guy. He don't eat meat.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. At least that's what he tells us anyway.
Yeah.
I think
He be in the closet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bacon frying in the morning. They don't count, right?
I'm not gonna do any cheese.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Again, we appreciate your strength, your contribution. I mean, you're just an inspiration to so many, definitely to us. And I'm sure, again, shout out to your mom, Lynette, and it's your whole family. I know they're proud of you, and we are too.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys entertaining me and just having me here. Like I said, just being in this space, I appreciate it.
Yeah, indeed.
Nobel Peace Prize runner up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You said runner up. I think she might take that.
Well,
Yeah.
We gotta get her up there first. We gotta run her up there.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
she's ours.
Right.
We no matter what
She
happens.
deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
No doubt. No doubt. Come on, man. Major
situation. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's Yours Radio, Live 97.5, everything Urban Breakfast Club in the morning, Ryan Banks at night. Just real quick, let's run down some birthdays. Again, we mentioned Q-Tip, Wise, Intelligent, Psycho, less birthdays, but locally, we got our family. So shout to Seymour Bucks, man. Happy birthday to Bucks. Elizabeth Vargas, Linda Speller, Stanley Milborn, Wendy Stanford Jones, Keisha Perry, Tanya Brewer. My classmate, man, Edie Matthews, man. Her birthday's today. And my man, Big Dow Raisin. Hey, B-Lou, man, listen, this brother, Dow Raisin, he's one of the nicest dudes on the base. Matter of fact, when we had Bill Pettaway on, and he was talking about when he used to come down on the shore. Of course, Bill Pettaway, a legendary producer, but he was talking about some of the cast that he used to run with back in the day, and Big Dow Raisin was one of them. So again, shout to Dow Raisin, birthday today, and man, what's today? The 10th?
The 10th.
Yeah, the 10th.
Yeah. I got 60 days.
Yeah. For what? Oh, for your birthday?
Yeah.
You counting down? What you be 25? 22. 22.
Yeah. I'm sliding all the way back.
Yeah, I feel you.
Put a 40 in front of me.
My man, yeah.
Ain't no more 22s over here.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's a good year.
Yeah.
I can tell you some things.
Tell us something. Talk to us then.
Nah, it's all nasty.
Yeah, you better keep that to yourself.
This is a dirty radio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll share it with you.
This is a family show. Yes, indeed. It's Yours Radio, Live 97.5, everything Urban Breakfast Club in the morning. Ryan Banks tonight. Let's get into some new Wiz Khalifa. Explore how the story goes. Gee, the party can't still in the building. We ain't done yet, man. We ain't done yet.
It's Sunday, fun day.
All right, man. Again, make sure y'all go to Port Life T-shirts, man. Port Life T-shirts and support the cause, all right?
Beautiful thing.
Yes, indeed.
Such is life.
you on and they ain't now. They heard you living in a bank now, so they came round. That's how the story goes. When you chill, but you can't trust. When they get it all, but it ain't much. Let it hold, but it ain't love. Till they switch up. That's how the story goes.
When you picking up, I'ma tell you why you rolling with the lane when you know that you could do better. I'm that nigga who was in the Porsche, now I'm in the 6'4", and you riding around in the Jetta. Gave me that and it was bomb, now you don't pick up my call, should've known it was a setup. Used to listen to heavy metal, now you get wet when your foot is on the pedal. Knowing you'll never settle, then a nigga gotta have bread if you wanna get you. A lot, not just a little, and he can't be the man in the middle. He gotta be official, gotta rock them diamonds, gotta have a wristful, gotta get that bread, gotta have a fistful. I suppose I'm all of those, but will I get another chance? Who knows? I guess that's how the story goes.
When you doing what they can't now. When you on and they ain't now. They heard you living in a bank now, so they came round.
That's how the story goes.
When you chill, but you can't trust. When they get it all, but it ain't much. Let it hard, but it ain't love. Cause they switch up.
That's how the story goes.
When you send her up the elevator, she was on her way down, but you elevate her. She knew it's only at the top, and you saw that. She was down the high rise, you ain't have to ask. It's funny how the money and the bottles go. Took her in a section full of bottles, hoping that an athlete a holler though. Last week she was a single, but she bottled though. Waiting on the check, waiting on the check. Motherfucker bill, she just wanna flex. Go with beans, go with beans. When you living like leaning on the gas, you kinda wreck. Whole lot of shit in town, you down for sex. How many ballers she got in her Rolodex? You ain't starting, it's hard to make a dollar stretch. And she'll be hollering out next. That's how the story goes. When you doing what they can't now. When you on and they ain't now. They heard you living in a bank now, so they came round.
That's how the story goes.
When you chill, but you can't trust. When they get it all, but it ain't much. Let it hard, but it ain't love. Cause they switch up.
That's how the story goes.
Check this out.
Let's go. Live 97.5 Everything Urban presents Friday Fire. Every Friday night, we're in the mix from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m.
None other than the Ellis, bro.
Featuring DJ Cheese, DJ Tavon, DJ Orange Slice, DJ Stickman, and DJ J-Town. We're all in, setting your weekend off with that fire.
That's what we do, baby.
Friday Fire on your station with the Breakfast Club in the morning and Ron Bass at night. We are Everything Urban. We're live 97.5.
What's going on? This is Tyrese Bangout. You know what it is. April 16th is going down. Ocean City, Maryland, Cowboy Coast. We got the best DJs. We got DJ Crush Ruby, DJ Frank White, DJ Straight Up, DJ Rated R, DJ AM1. It's going down.
Did somebody say go, go?
Yo. DJ's on, DJ Frank White back in the building, back outside. Well, guess what? April 16th, live from Ocean City.
What'd you say?
Featuring DC's own DJ Frank White.
Your list. I need a little more cowbell.
DJ Frank White. Did somebody say go, go?
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Hey, you pushing player, there will be a dress code. You gotta be fly, cause that's what players do. Players are fly. That's going down, man. Be in the building, April 15th. This is the only place you wanna be. The last party of the season. Out. Let's get it.
For tickets, VIP and tables, contact Sharif 302-396-4930 or Gate 443-359-6911.
Police officers know it only takes a few seconds of someone texting and driving for things to go terribly wrong. That's why officers are increasing enforcement of texting and driving laws. So put your phone down when driving, or be prepared for the consequences. You drive, you text, you pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
Hey, you! Ever wanted to learn a language like French or Spanish, or even Norwegian, but thought it'd be too difficult or time-consuming? Then try Babbel. Quick 10-minute lessons.
Siesta.
Fábula. Games, podcasts, even live online classes with a real teacher.
Hola, clase.
In no time, chatting about real-life topics will feel, well, effortless. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com.
If you are having credit problems because of negative items on your credit report, then we can help. Bay Area's Receivable #1 collection agency in the DMV that really cares about your credit health. Give us a call at 410-860-1600. That is 410-860-1600. 714 Easy Shore Drive, Salisbury, Maryland. There are two ways we can help: pay in full or set up payment plans. But we guarantee deletion from all 3 credit bureaus, okay? Call one of our specialists today.
Police officers know it only takes a few seconds of someone texting and driving for things to go terribly wrong. That's why officers are increasing enforcement of texting and driving laws. So put your phone down when driving, or be prepared for the consequences. You drive, you text, you pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
And Sean, shit the other day, I was texting next thing you know, people behind that truck. I said, God, slim on breath. This shit real.
Oh, wow.
Which one, that one right there? The one Little Choices. My last one, I need to place, I get an invoice on.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
You help your children
Oh,
make
go ahead,
everyday
baby.
decisions. Dad, can I have an ice cream cone? And life-changing choices. Mom, which college should I pick? Give your child the freedom to pursue their future dreams of college and apprenticeship or trade school. Maryland 529 can help with education savings plans that have unique tax benefits and can be used nationwide at accredited institutions. Visit Maryland529.com to read each plan's disclosure statement to learn about its plan's investment objectives, risks, and costs. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits listed in its own 529 plan. Check the prices and services accordingly. Distributor underwriter for the Maryland College Investment Plan.
The uh-ohs are out there. Scratches, dents, unexpected natural events. But with Mako and their magic, your car is no longer trapped. So when life throws you uh-ohs, just say Mako and go to Mako.com to book your appointment today.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's starting with the whoops. Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from ITSA and the Ad Council.
Asthma symptoms can attack anywhere, like on a city street. Now, you can get fast relief anywhere with new improved Primatene Mist, the only FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. So whether you need relief of symptoms at the park or at your kitchen table, Primatene Mist starts working quickly, opening up your airways to restore free breathing. For temporary relief of mild symptoms of intermittent asthma, use Primatene Mist and breathe easy again. Available at CVS, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. Use as directed. Take your damn hand off that dial. We about to go in.
The party's right here.
You want these bangers? We got you. We're live 97.5. Everything urban.
Alright, bodyguard.
What's going on? Saturday, my mom had me clean up the whole crib.
Why ain't see you in church today? Why ain't see you in church today? You know, like, that was don't push me.
I like Jesus. What's that? I love Jesus.
Your dad, your mom, and your mom just see you.
Is that you? You're looking real good. I'll tell you that.
You make me shine, wanna make you mine, want you by my side.
Oh, you want to turn up? I'll do it. If you coming, I'm coming. Hey, I need a bodyguard anyway. You know bodyguard material? Yeah, I know that. No,
Can I see you soon? We are so in tune. There's so much we can do. Can I see you soon? Can I see you soon? I love the summertime. Always on my mind. Don't wanna wait inside for you. I try to call you back. It's been too long and I miss Can I please tell you something? You is what I've been wanting. Look at me, I've been loving you. Can I see you soon? We are so in tune. There's so much we can do. Can I see you soon? Can I see you soon?
That's a Kimmy Fox right there by way of Jamaica.
Man, he sounded like I was on the island, man, like on a good day with a little bit of breeze with the blue water.
Yeah, that clear water.
Yes.
Ain't nothing like that clear water.
Yes.
Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, nice little vibe for a Sunday night. We do It's Yours Radio, live 97.5, everything urban, breakfast club in the morning. Brian Banks at night. We have on the live line with us, POV, the sports genius, man. What's going on, brother? Everything good, man. Everything good, man. What's happening in the world of sports?
Yesterday we had the tragic news of Dwayne Haskins, former Washington Commander quarterback, current Steelers quarterback, and Ohio State quarterback in 2019. Finished third in the Heisman voting that year. He was killed yesterday on the highway in South Florida. About 7 o'clock in the morning. I guess he was trying to cross the highway. Don't know the real particulars of what really happened or how that came about, but he was hit by a dump truck and killed his man. It was a real insensitive tweet from ESPN's Adam Schefter and former Cowboys executive Gil Brandt, also a Hall of Famer, Pro Football Hall of Famer, and some of the things they said were focused on his football career and not the fact that he had just lost his life. And I just thought that was, many people thought it was just a low blow. So I wrote an article today with the Shadow League. When y'all get a minute, check it out.
Okay.
And it was just, kind of trying to give Dwayne Haskins fans, family, friends, something to smile about his career, talking about having a good life and not just about what he didn't do on the football field after being in his third year and 24 years old. Plenty of time to rectify that. So, that was the big story yesterday. Praying for him and his family, that they, get through this and all that stuff. That's crazy how that went down. But just wanted to talk about that real quick. And also, the Masters, looks like Scotty Scheffler was going to bring his green jacket back to the U.S. Get 5 strokes ahead with 2 shots to go. And looks like it's over. I think 7 shots ahead because Rory McIlroy is the second and he's done. So he's going to win the Masters going away. Unless he completely falls on his face, which I don't think he can at this point with only 2 shots to go. So 2 holes to go. So hats off to him on getting it done down in Augusta. And the NBA playoffs, man. There's a lot of things that can happen between now and the end of the night, dog. So I don't really know where people are going to end up. But the Bucks lost to the Clippers to the Cavaliers. So if Boston beats Memphis later, Boston takes the 2 seed, Milwaukee falls to the 3 seed. And if the Celtics lose, then it stays where it is. Heat 1, Bucks 2, Celtics 3, Sixers 4, Raptors 5, Bulls 6. Nets and Cavaliers 7 and 8, and the Hawks and the Hornets close out the top 10 in the East. Out west, Suns are 1, they're locked in. Grizzlies 2, they're locked in. Warriors have to win tonight over the Spurs, or hope the Mavericks lose at home. So over the Pelicans, Warriors beat the Spurs last night. So if the Warriors lose and the Mavericks win, the Mavericks jump to 3, the Warriors fall to 4. Utah's locked in at 5. No, it's not. Denver and Utah fighting for 5 and 6 right now. They both 48-33. So I guess depending on what they do tonight, we'll decide who gets those spots. Timberwolves and Clippers locked in at 7 and 8, and the Spurs and Pelicans are 9 and 10.
Hey, real quick, POV, real quick. You think Milwaukee was trying to duck that first round wreck against the Nets, man? and slide down to number 3 because Giannis didn't even play, and Middleton didn't play either.
It still may not add up because the Grizzlies still probably think for niggas in Memphis is playing well. But like you said, I'm not mad at them for doing that. They make sure they put their shells in the spot to get the
Right.
But could you imagine being the Miami Heat right now and seeing that that Bucks that the Nets were hovering around at 8? Could you imagine that? And knowing that you've done all this work,
Right.
you're probably going to go out and fit.
Right.
Yeah. Like you always say. If them two cats are going, good luck.
Man.
Them two cats are going, there ain't a better duo going in the NBA. They're really going. And the Ben Simmons thing is the addition. If they had him, I think they would win it. I still think Phoenix is the favorite going in.
Me too.
I think what Phoenix did in the offseason to add the big body, which is what they struggled with Giannis in the finals last year. Then you got an 8, plus you got a McGee, you got a Biyombo. And they even released Frank Kaminsky. That goes to how many bodies they have. And then you add a Landry Shamet, another knockdown shooter who can catch and shoot, a good defender. And the growth of the two key guys for this though are Phil Johnson and Mikal Bridges, that wing duo that knocks down shots. And then Bridges gives you a little bit of everything. Cam Johnson not a bad defender even for a guy that didn't play the defense in Carolina. He turned into an okay defensive player too, not skinny. But a healthy Phoenix, I don't see anyone knocking them off right now. I mean, the Nets, of course, you can never count out KD and Kyrie. And the Bucks, you still have to give them the credit because in any 7-game series, they still have to be dealt with because they have probably the best player in that series, the Giannis. Plus, they have guys that know to take away the championship. They can hit it. So you have to always count them. But I'm not as sold on Miami as everybody is. I still think Boston is still a piece or two away. It's something that Robert Williams lost big because he was doing things around that rim, protecting that rim and catching those lobs. They don't have that there. And you can see they struggled defensively since he went down.
I was about to say defensively, that's really what they're gonna miss him at. Yeah.
And the Bulls lost their 2 best defenders in Patrick Graham and Lonzo Ball for most of the year. And you can see their defense is just no good. They can't stop anybody. They are literally awful defense. So it's gonna be interesting. But if I was a betting man, I wouldn't bet against the Suns and the Bucks to get back to the finals. I wouldn't bet against either team because I think the Nets need Ben Simmons, and I think like you said, Kyrie and KD always
They have one
night defense and carry.
thank you.
They don't say like that. But Nuki, what's up with your boy? Or Stephen A. made comment about those conversations and those good conversations anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he does, you know what? He does that. Look, because it was a couple weeks ago. He said, if what did he say? He said, if
Ron beat Phoenix in the first round.
Yeah, that. But and it was. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't him. It was Kylie. I can't remember. They said if he got to if LeBron get to 6, or even if he got 7 championships rings, that he would be the GOAT. But my thing is, he lost 6. It's over. It's been over. It's been over.
And how many times was he supposed to be in 1 and 9 in those finals? He had 3 gifts.
Right.
3 gifts he got. The bubble, the Draymond suspension, and the shot by Ray Allen. That's 3 gifts. That is 3 gifts. And I'm not taking it from him. He has 4. But at the end of the day, you have to look at all that. All that has to be accounted for.
Got to be accounted for,
Got to be accounted for, And like Kareem said, GOATs don't look at stat sheets on the sideline down third. They don't do that.
No.
You're sitting over here looking at a stat sheet and y'all down third. GOATs don't hang back on defense and wait for the cherry pick and get 20 points. Cherry picking. Come on, man.
Yeah, and his body language says a lot too, because a lot of times he pouts if he doesn't get the ball, and like you said, if he doesn't get the call, he loads don't get back on defense. So you wonder why they're where they are in defense. I mean, I think he's like 200th in the league in defensive win shares. I mean, come on, man.
And he will not take that type of time that he got. He just will not do it. He will not guard the best player on the other team. He won't do it.
He's focused on that record. He focused on Kareem's record. That's what his focus is right now.
He's trying to get his 6 up so he can finish top 5 and go. That's all he cares about.
Yeah.
And to his credit, great player, but you can never count a guy like that to go. You can't do it. Shannon Sharp, when you say that, man, I just laugh. It's hilarious to me that you would even put him on Mount Rushmore for your basketball guy when you got Kareem and Jordan and all these other guys. You put them on Mount Rushmore.
Too many holes. Too many holes in his resume, man. Too many holes in his resume.
And too many holes in his game. You know, take away the brute strength. What go-to moves that he ever really had?
Never developed one. Never had one.
The brute strength and speed is what got him by all these years, and the fact that the league is called the way it is.
Yeah.
It bailed him out many nights.
Hey, and you know, bro, listen, you know, they can travel, they can walk from here to Chicago. You know, they let you push off. I mean, you got the step back that's a travel, but they allow it now. So I mean, that's part of the game. But imagine if Jordan was able to if Jordan could take 3 steps, he would take them from half court and fly. And you know what I'm saying? You know, and allow teams to push off and then they get defensively. You just, I mean, I get it. It's tailored towards the offense, but it's now to the point where, you know, you done changed the rules for these guys now, and you know it's unfair for the defense now. You know. Yeah.
It makes the game hard to watch, man. It's hard to watch.
It is. It is.
I enjoy, you know, I'm a Kansas fan, everybody, so I'm happy to see my
Yeah,
guys.
shout to Kansas. I got to give you a shout out again. Yeah, shout to you guys. You know, I'm not one of those who, I'm happy we got there. You know, you get there.
Yeah.
Let's finish the deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
And I think what happened, like you said, is we had we jumped on y'all and y'all had to come back, it might have been different. Y'all guys not get the game, didn't have anything left.
Yeah.
And we just ran a gas. Just too many bodies on one side. We had 10 bodies. Y'all had 5, 6, and 7.
That's it.
10.
Yeah.
You know, and nobody wanted to hear me when I kept saying all year that we had the best point guard situation in America. We got Warren Harris who plays great D and leads the team, and then you got a bucket getter that come off the bench and get 20 in the season. Remy Martin. Nobody had that.
Yeah.
Nobody had that. Remy Martin was Pac-12 Player of the Year back-to-back years before he transferred. He was picked to be Big 12 Player of the Year. He hurt his knee. Bill Self put him on the shelf for 24 days and said, we're not going to play you. We're not even going to take you through a rigorous, we're going to put you through cardio to stay in shape. Smart move, I guess, it paid off in the end.
Yeah, it did.
Paid off in the end. 'Cause without him, we don't beat you. We don't get that far. He carried us the first 4 games off the bench. And then, against Villanova, he hit every shot. Against y'all, he was the difference in the second half. Him and the big guy.
Big shots. Yeah.
Yeah, big shots. But great final game. You couldn't ask for a better game. Come down to the end. I heard people saying it was the worst basketball they've seen. I don't know what you were watching.
Yeah. I don't know what. Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah.
They got after it. I mean, it was 2 blue bloods. It was great coaching on both sides. It just happened to be, like they said, the refs let the guys play, and it was, hey, somebody out executed somebody just a play or 2 more. That's all it was.
That's what it was. Yeah.
It was the biggest play was when he missed the hook, he got the rebound, he got it right back up.
Yeah, that's it.
That took the lead. And then when Baycott got hurt on the next possession, he knew he had Manic on him. He said, "Throw it to me, and I'm gonna take it. He can't guard. I'm gonna take it."
Man,
That's the only reason why we got out of there last Monday night. That's the only reason why.
Man, when he turned his ankle that last, I thought somebody shot him. The way it was moving around there. Yeah. Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yes, the floorboard came up. The floor came up. It wasn't him. The floor came loose right there. Nobody talked about that. The floor
Wow.
did come up, right?
Okay.
Wow.
Man.
And he turned his ankle into that part, and then it went right back down. And he was done anyway. I think physically he was.
He was.
Like, okay, he's playing on the ankle. Too nice to go to be hurt. But like I said, they ain't supposed to pay. I guess
Yeah. And we can have some solace in that.